Hello you guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. You're probably wondering if you're subscribed to my channel where I've been for the past month. And truthfully, there's just a lot of crap that has happened that I don't really want to talk about. But I had some changes to my health and I had some family emergencies happen and I had to take care of those things, and subsequently this channel just kind of took a back seat to all of that. My uploading schedule went completely off and I chose to just focus on my family, which is of course always my priority. However, some of those things have kind of evened out a little bit and I'm very blessed to be back in the makeup space. So I have some new products that I haven't tried on camera yet, and I have some things that I've been wanting to share with you guys and directions that I want to take this channel and things like that. So hopefully that sounds good to you guys. I'm going to make one minor adjustment on my settings and then I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm going to pull my little makeup table closer to me here. I have only just recently in the last couple of weeks really been playing with makeup again and trying to kind of get my feet wet again. It's just not been my priority, but I am very excited to step back into this channel and start uploading for you guys again. I'm hoping that my channel will turn into a little bit more of not just content on sustainability and sustainable beauty, but also sustainable home and lifestyle changes, and also some content about minimalism and things like that, because those are also very interesting to me. Today I'm just going to be kind of chatting with you guys and doing a face of makeup for fall. It is mid-September. It's still very, very hot in Florida where I live, but I am very much in the fall spirit mentally and very excited about the fall season coming up, and I wanted to just put on kind of like a bronzy eye and like a Clinique Black Honey inspired type sheer lip and just share some things that I've been loving about beauty lately. So let's go ahead and jump in. So my skin is prepped. I do have a big breakout right here that refuses to go away. I just redid my skincare and I put on a little bit of like a glowy SPF from Kinfield that I've been really loving. I'll leave a link to it down below, but it's very, very like bronzy, almost too dark for my skin tone, but if I just put on a little bit, it really adds a nice glowy effect. I think I'm going to skip primer. I'm going to go straight in on the eyes, starting with this PYT. It's called the Baby Got Base Eye Primer. I, prior to this, was using just like concealer on my eye, and even this I find doesn't do like the most incredible job of setting my eye makeup. I used to use the CoverGirl. No, not CoverGirl. I used to use the Cover FX concealer, that one that's like pretty like full coverage, and that one I don't remember my eye makeup creasing with. My eye makeup still creases with this after a little while, which is pretty frustrating. Hopefully I can eventually find something that doesn't crease, but for now this is what I've got. It's not completely zero waste, but PYT does have some recycled content in their makeup packaging, so that's kind of nice. I picked up this eye primer kind of out of desperation. I was getting ready to do my makeup to go to an event with my husband, and I was going to be doing some like really dark smoky eye makeup, and I wanted something to really make me feel more confident in my base sticking for a while. So I picked this one up at Target. It was like the most sustainable option that I had like right on hand, and it's still creased, but whatever. For my eyeshadow, I'm gonna grab this palette from Elate that has like just some singles floating in it, and I'm gonna get this bronze shade, which is actually depotted from the new Well People Sepia palette, but it's like a really pretty muted bronze. It's not quite like a gold or like an orange based bronze. I have some of those. This one's a little more muted. And I'm gonna apply a second base, which I know sounds like a lot, but this is the Eco Brow Defining Wax in the shade Penelope. And it's just like a creamy brown color. And I want to try putting this on and seeing if it helps the eyeshadow stick at all. It's pretty pigmented, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit, I think. So, some of the recent love affairs that I've been having in sustainability, I've been really enjoying fashion and like discovering what my style is. I feel like my style has evolved a lot. I grew up getting a lot of hand-me-downs from sisters and cousins and family friends, and I'm of course like super grateful that that was that is sustainable, like just passing your clothes to other people. But I feel like I, as a result, wasn't as apt to kind of discover my own style until later years. And even since then, my style has really changed. I desire a lot more minimal effort and look in my outfits. And I've been looking at some companies that have like completely biodegradable clothing, and I know a lot of people are like, well, that's just cotton, Cinia, like what do you mean? A lot of components of clothing, like the stitching, the hems, the tags, things like that, make a shirt or a pair of pants like not biodegradable. And then also the dyes that clothing have are also often synthetic and made of chemicals and not great for you. So I've been kind of into this type look, this like undyed cotton situation. This shirt is like a loose kind of baggy, you can't tell, but it's cropped, it's slightly cropped, and it's from the brand Industry of All Nations. I bought this myself, and then I also bought my husband a pair of their boxers in the same like undyed cotton type deal. And I really like it. It's really comfy. The cut is actually really flattering on me. And I like the color as being this like off-white. Like it's not bleached white. I actually think it looks a lot nicer on me. It's almost like a buttercream. So there's my base. I'm just going to go in with the shadow on top with the same brush, I think. Or like maybe like this little concealer brush would be good. So I've been into researching brands that use that kind of undyed, or like have the option of buying an undyed version of their clothing. And I've found a few, and I've placed a couple orders, and this is one of them. Of course there's like an upcharge to it, and I understand that like that is very much like a privileged ability to be like, I get to pick and choose whether or not my clothing is dyed or undyed and organic and not organic. I understand that I'm privileged in that, but this is just like one of my convictions for my body and my wardrobe. My husband isn't even like that into it. I just kind of bought him the boxers because I was like, you know, maybe he'll love these, and he likes them a lot, but it's not, you know, being like organic and undyed is not something that I'm like forcing on my family. It's not like that. That's something that like I'm kind of dabbling in mentally, is like I love the idea of everything that I wear being able to biodegrade, and like at the end of life, this shirt, literally I can compost it, which is really cool. So I'm into that. So that's the eyes. I think I want to throw a little bit of that same color like just under my eyes. I think I'm just gonna wait until my base is on. So the concealer that I got recently is this pencil concealer from Judith August Cosmetics. They make a really beautiful zero waste pencil product. They also have sent me their lipstick pencil. Let me find one. These lipstick pencils are also from Judith August Cosmetics. Really lovely creamy formula. It performs beautifully. It's very like hydrating but long lasting. Really, really lovely. They were so kind as to send me this concealer to try in a video. I've used it once or twice. This is the Everything Deluxe Concealer Pencil in the shade Ultra Light. So it looks like this. It's very creamy, and I've just been wanting something to kind of tackle these under eye bags, so we're gonna try this again today. Just kind of draw it on. I almost like that it's a little bit like, it's creamy, but it's a pencil, so it's like a dry formula, just by virtue of the fact that it's like a sharpenable pencil. And I kind of like that. I'm hoping that it means that it's got a little bit more staying power and it's less likely to crease. I've not used this as like a base on my, like for my eyelids, but I'd be interested to see if it, you know, functions well as like an eyeshadow base. I'm gonna use a little sponge and see how much blending I can get this to do. Probably does better with a brush. I'm gonna take this concealer brush . It does dry down, like, it seems like almost instantly. I would say it's like a light to medium coverage. But just because of the shade that I selected, it does add a lot of brightness. Almost looks a little mask-like right now, but we'll fix that with a base. Okay, so the other thing that I ordered recently was the Root Pretty, I think this is just called the Pretty Palette or something. It's like this double stack kind of refillable eyeshadow palette, and I've been putting some of my like cream base products up top and then like my powder face products that I use most often underneath. And I really like this. It feels very like heavy and sturdy, and I'm thinking that this would be really great for traveling if you kind of just want to keep like a minimal edited collection. So I'm going to take my Salt New York Sneaky Balm and just start putting that kind of in all the usual places. Still really obsessed with this Sneaky Balm. This is my second pan of it. Went through a whole other pan in like half a year or something, maybe even less. A really lovely formula. My collection has not been like growing a ton. I've added a few little products here and there where I feel like there's holes, like a black pencil eyeliner or like another palette for my refills, things like that. There still are so many areas where I feel like I just don't have that many options, and my base products is one of those areas that I feel like I don't have very much variety. So, I mean, hopefully you guys don't care. I know, like, it can be kind of frustrating to see a content creator using the same products over and over again, but truly, like, I'm trying to do this channel pretty much on my own dime, and it can be really discouraging to, like, see all of these releases happening, and I feel like I can't participate because I just don't have the funds for it. That's part of the reason why I'm so grateful that companies like Judith August Cosmetics are so willing to gift products so that I can try them and talk about them. And, you know, a lot of times they're actually really beautiful formulas. So there's that. I'm gonna touch over it with my sponge. This one's from Eco Tools. This is the Bio Blender. Just kind of go over everything. I feel like that's nice. I'm gonna try and add a little bit more of the pencil concealer and just see if I can get just a tiny bit more coverage. Just right in this inner portion. That's nice. So far, I like this concealer a lot. I don't know anything about the wear time of it, but the actual formula and like shade is very nice and brightening on me. To add a little bit of definition in the eyes, I'm gonna go in with this big fluffy brush from the Body Shop, and a little bit of this bronzer from the Body Shop. This is their Matte Cocoa Fair bronzer. Just trying to blend out that edge a little bit, and I already feel like it's creasing. Like that shadow is already creasing. I feel like it's creasing a lot faster than it normally does if I just use concealer. I mean, if I just use the PYT primer, so I'm wondering if it's that base using like this cream like brow product as a base. I know that's like not the intended use, but I was really hoping that it would work nicely, and it's just not working. Just gonna tap that out. I'm gonna use the like pointed edge of this brush and run some of that under my eye. And then with that big fluffy Body Shop brush, take some of that bronzer and run that under my eye as well. Something that I haven't been doing with my eye makeup recently, and by recently I mean like the last year, has been like eyeshadow under, like on my lower lash line, and I feel like my makeup looks so much more cohesive when I do add that. So I've been trying to make sure that I include that in my makeup. Alright, let's do brows. I've been loving the same little combo. The, what is it called? The Elate Brow Balm in Smoke. And my Izzy Brown Black Brow Gel. The Izzy Brow Gel is the best. If you haven't tried Izzy's Zero Waste makeup products, you are absolutely missing out. They have an amazing mascara in brown and black. Their brow gel is incredible. They have a lip butter and 2 lip glosses, and they're all beautiful, beautiful formulas. I'm going to be doing a video on Izzy here soon. Not sponsored. They are not paying me to say that. I truly love the brand. Everything I have from them, I've bought myself. I have a discount code with them that I literally just got for you guys. If you want to try it, it's EcoEdit. It'll get you some dollary dues off. So that is the Elate Brow Balm just by itself. Really nice, creamy formula. It's a little bit sheer, and I like that. I feel like I can work it into the brows right where I want it. And it's not ever like too much. So I'm really hoping that my content can kind of ramp up soon. I have a lot of ideas kind of cooking in my brain. I just have to make them happen. I am really surprised that I've actually gained a few subscribers during this little hiatus, unintentional hiatus. I was expecting to like maintain or maybe lose a couple, and we've gained a couple. So if you're new here in the last month, thank you so much for subscribing and sticking around. I promise that there is more consistency in the future. I really do love doing this channel. It's a lot of fun. It's like a huge learning thing for me. I like learning about this makeup and then like showing you guys what I'm learning. I think it's really enjoyable. Okay, so something else that I've been doing the last couple of times is curling my eyelashes. Again, this is one of those things where I feel like everybody else was in on it first, and I'm late to the game, and I know that, but I never really curled my eyelashes. My eyelashes are like, some of them are straight, some of them are curly, and it's kind of a mess. But I feel like using a small eyelash curler like this one from Revlon just helps me be a little more precise, because my eye shape is not really conducive to a big eyelash curler. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes, and then we'll talk about mascara. It makes such a big difference, but it's so scary to me. It's like big metal thing going right next to my eyeball. Terrifying. Ugh. Every time I like come so close to like stabbing myself. It's so scary. I truly don't know how people just like do that really fast. I'm gonna go in with a new mascara. This is the Pacifica Activist Volume and Curl Mascara. So they have another mascara that is in glass packaging, but this is the volumizing version. This is what the wand looks like. I have it in the shade Black. Let's go ahead and put this on. I've used this a few times, not a ton. In comparison to the other one that they have, the Vegan Collagen Mascara, this formula is a little bit thicker. It's not, the other one is like super, super thin, watery formula. And I find that that one is just a lot harder to like build up any sort of volume with. This one is a little bit thicker and easier to build volume, but it still does not give me like, it doesn't do for me what Izzy does, or like the La Bouge Rouge mascara, the Serum Noir mascara. Like both of those to me have a better thickening building formula than this one. It's nice. And I like that Pacifica has a take back program, so you can send their empty makeup products back to them and they will recycle them for you. So that's the mascara. It's pretty. It's just not my favorite, but it's nice. I'm gonna go in with just a little spoolie. Just get rid of the spots where I got mascara that they're not supposed to be. Okay, so let's work on complexion some more. The Salt New York Sneaky Balm doesn't really have like a full dry down, which is fine, but I just find that it takes a little bit more effort to set the face, and I don't have a setting powder in my collection right now, so I'm gonna go in very gingerly with this coconut bronzer on a fluffy fan brush and just start bronzing up the edges of my complexion. There are some products on my sustainable beauty wish list that I'm really excited about trying soon. There's been some like financial changes to our family, so I haven't been as I haven't been sticking to the budget. I haven't really been paying attention to the beauty budget. I've been like more focused on making sure our bills get taken care of. But I'm hoping to be able to resume the beauty budget soon and start making some purchases for the channel. There's a lot of really good low-waist beauty that's come out recently, and I want to be able to review it for you guys and show you what's worth it and what's not, and help you determine if those products would be something that you should invest in, because zero waste and low waste beauty is often an investment. Most of it is not drugstore price. So for blush, I'm going to go in with this Billion Dollar Beauty blush right here in the shade Amour. Just dip kind of lightly with that same brush. Just on the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, it's gotta be the La Bouche Rouge highlight. This is my favorite product. I found a possible dupe for it. There's a company called like Chado, C-H-A-D-O, something like that, and they have a highlighter that looks super similar to the La Bouche Rouge one. And it comes in like like you can buy it in like a refill pan too. So I'm really excited. I want to buy that and do like a comparison. And then I want to see what other goodies they have and see if they have something else that's like other sustainable products. But that was just like the one that I saw on their Instagram page that I was like, excuse me, that looks just like La Bouche Rouge. What? What is that? Okay, so the complexion looks really nice. I wanted to keep the eyes kind of smoky, but at the same time like a monochrome moment, because I feel like fall is very much about bronze, but also about like minimalism. I don't know. I feel like I don't do the most in the fall. However, lips. Haven't gotten a chance to talk about this on my channel, and it's an amazing product from Pacifica. This is the what is this called? It's like it's like their lip oil. So this is in the shade Crimson Crush, and I first saw this on a video that talked about it being a dupe for Clinique Black Honey. So I'll just zoom this baby in and show you guys. It has been well loved. I have used this quite a bit. Hopefully that's in focus, but the shade is so beautiful. Just swatch it for you. It's got this like melty quality and a sheerness that at the same time provides a lot of sort of like glassy impact. And it builds up really nicely, and it's like this really pretty understated plum. And then the very tip of the applicator, like it truly gets like melted and wet. It's really beautiful. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't think Clinique is cruelty-free, so if you're looking for a cruelty-free and relatively low-waste option, this is a really good one. Again, the shade is Crimson Crush. The plastic that this is in is completely recycled, and it is completely recyclable. As I said before, everything from Pacifica is able to be shipped back to Pacifica, and they will recycle this. So really nice formula, and it comes in a whole bunch of colors. There's even a clear one. There's like pink and coral, and a really stunning little shade range. I don't know, I just feel like that really like understated berry lip is very fall. I'm really into that right now. So that is the little fall look that I put together for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, and let me know if you want a more detailed, in-depth review of any of these products. Also, let me know if there were any zero waste beauty releases in the last month that you guys really want me to review, and I will try and do that for you. I know that Poppy and Pout, who makes amazing little lip balms. I have their Wild Honey lip balm. Poppy and Pout released tinted lip balms in 6 shades, and they look really, really interesting. There's like some kind of lavender colors, like an orange, like some really cool shades. I'm really interested in trying those. Unfortunately, a lot of them are sold out right now. But I've got some stuff from Gressa coming in the mail. I know Gressa is not like a new sustainable brand, but they do have that kind of elegant minimalist sort of vibe that I'm really into right now. So I will have a review on them coming soon. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas for videos, anything that you want me to try. And as always, I hope that you guys are doing really well and taking good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.